Yo, welcome to The Big Take. I'm your host, John Red, here to bring you the biggest take in professional open bodybuilding. And I'm going to give you guys my top 5 for the Arnold Classic 2025, which is in less than 2 weeks now. I'm going to go in descending order. So around the 5 spot, there's a few guys that I have in that bunch, but I have to nail it down to just 5 people. So I'm going to start with Brandon Curry.
Simulate. I don't think I annihilate. Oh yeah. And what you came to see.
Now, guys, Brandon Curry, as you guys know, is not working with Abdullah anymore. He's not going to the Middle East anymore. During his preps, he's at home now amongst the children, the wife, the entire family, which I think ultimately is good for him. Brandon looks a little bit downsized, but he also looks extremely sharp. Now, genetically, Brandon Curry is one of the most gifted bodybuilders ever, structurally, muscle belly, yada, yada. I'm going to put him at number 5 because I still got some hope for Brandon. Hopefully, since he's downsized, he's kind of done the opposite thing with his legs, so we can create some more balance because the quads, aren't the best, and they haven't been, and they've kind of gradually, slowly but surely, gotten smaller, at least in proportion to his body. Not aggressively smaller, but it's not a strong point. But anyways, I think Brandon looks good right now. And I think that him being at home and having a new coach, he's going to have a certain sense of comfort. And I think that's going to benefit him going into the Arnold Classic 2025. Now, number 4, you guys might disagree, but it don't matter. I'm going with William Bonac, baby. William Bonac had like a light year last year, but it was actually very successful. He made it to the Olympia, he won a couple shows. He looked great. He was a little bit downsized. The chest isn't the same chest that it used to be. He doesn't necessarily have the same pop that he used to, even though, he doesn't necessarily need to because he was just born with pop, if that makes any sense. He's working with Stefan Kienzel. That guy's a genius. He's probably the best open bodybuilding coach in bodybuilding right now. It's tough to argue that, especially with Hani Rambod retiring. I think William Bonac just has a lot more left in the tank, and I think that he's had enough time, and Kienzel has had enough time to work with one another and figure out how to do this, figure out how to put on some more size, figure out how to come on the stage more full than last year. And I just think, he's got a family that he wants to take care of. I think Bonac is just going to come out strong. He performs well at the Arnold Classic. He has 2 or 3 Arnold Classic wins. So number 3, I'm going with, this is a safe bet, Andrew Jacked. Now, Andrew Jacked is just potential personified. It's almost disrespectful to say potential because he's got so much going on currently. Andrew Jacked is awesome. He's just inconsistent with peaking. He's grown. He's definitely grown since he made his pro debut. He's gotten bigger. That doesn't seem to be the biggest issue, but it's just nailing the conditioning at the right time. He hadn't had good Olympia showings. He has looked awesome in the Texas Pro and other shows and whatnot, but the Olympia, not so much. I just haven't, although he looks impressive in his, YouTube workout videos and whatnot, he's an alien. I just haven't seen the consistency in Andrew Jacked as far as peaking is concerned, the consistency that would put him in a spot other than 3, higher than 3. And second, we're going to go with Derek Lunsford.
Let's go. discipline, and resilience. Come on.
Derek Lunsford has something to prove. Incredible bodybuilder. He's a tough cookie to crack. You know what I mean? But it all comes down to the fact that during this off season, I haven't seen anything extremely impressive or anything that just screams like I'm progressing at the moment. I just haven't seen it. He's obviously not working with Hani Rambod anymore, so I don't think that's going to help. But I don't know, maybe it will. But Derek Lunsford is a beast. I mean, he's got crazy structure. The arms are lacking. You know what I mean? The midsection, as far as the abs and the structure of the abs, are decent, not great. It's Derek Lunsford. Front lat spread isn't that great, but I just don't think that he's going to bring enough at this point in his career, in his early open bodybuilding career, to beat the number one guy. The number one guy in the group. Guys, I got Samson Dowda at number one.
Here, people that know nothing talk so badly about somebody that you love, and not only love, they are selfless in every way. And you have to sit there and listen to that. So I took that to the gym. And I made sure I tear this world apart to prove my point.
Now, I think, that was Samson talking about people running their mouth about his wife after he won and not giving her the due credit that she deserved, being his primary coach in his Olympia title. Now, she's been there with him from day one, so, I mean, she knows the game. She knows the game like the back of her hand. And Samson Dowda's trajectory since he stepped on the scene and really started to progress once he started working with Milos Sarcev and whatnot, the trajectory has been crazy. He's just improving. And then obviously the pinnacle, the tip of that spear of his improvement was shown at last year's Olympia. And the fucking updates are just stupid. Like, he's still growing. And clearly, from what you just saw, he's pissed the fuck off. He's really pissed off, and you can see it in his physique. It's absolutely ridiculous. Everything is just blowing up, and I just can't see him and his wife just not nailing it again as far as conditioning. And I know he's gonna grow. His back width has been a weakness since day one. And he just continues to improve it. I thought he had the best back double bicep in the 2024 Olympia. You know what I mean? Say what you want. Derek has an incredible back, but just the entire package itself, I just thought it was Samson Dowda. I think Samson Dowda is just going to go on a fucking tear at this point. I just think this is his time to shine. I think he's like 38 years old or something like that. So it's like, I don't know how much time he has left to keep getting better. Like, when is it going to plateau? But he's going to be tough to beat for a long, long fucking time. And he's fucking angry. He's pissed the fuck off. He's mad too. And he's a nice guy. And he's mad. I just don't see anybody at this Arnold Classic being able to catch that guy. I think he's riding a wave right now, and he's going to continue to do that until he gets at least a couple more Olympia titles. But we'll see. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's super early in the season. It's like the first real show of 2025. So yeah, that's my top 5. We'll see what the fuck happens. I'm John Bread. This is The Big Take, and I'm going bye.